Hey, I'm Isaac Wisler-Rubin. I'm an artist exploring the intersection of reality, mental health, technology, and storytelling. I'm breaking down all of the arcs of my life into story threads so I can map my self-torture with AI tools to build a platform where all of us can write our life stories and see how we interrelate. My aspiration is that when it's done, we can use it to record the aspirations we accumulate on our journeys, assemble arrays of people with the same aspirations, and combine to make organizations to turn all of our goodwill and dreams for each other into reality. I'm going to make a prototype by telling my story, and once it works, I'm going to open it up so anyone can join. This project is called Sanctuary Nexus. I'm excited to see what happens, and if you leave a comment on this video, I'll reply. So, are you ready to hear this story I can't get out of my head? Let's start with a quick rundown of the hero's journey. The short version is any symbolic expression of the following. An ordinary person ventures forth from a wasteland of some form of self-torture, undergoes a trial where they overcome their fear of the unknown, and then uses that fearlessness back in the wasteland to confront the unknown. They confront their greatest fear and discover the knowledge of the way to end that self-torture. They then learn how to express that knowledge to other ordinary people with the same fear, who then perceive that person telling them the knowledge as a hero. Then, other ordinary people use the hero's knowledge to overcome the limitations from the previous status quo worldview. With that, the wasteland transforms into a sanctuary. Who is that someone? The hero. We all know it represents us. But what does that representation say about who we are fundamentally? Does it mean we just always assume we're the main character? That seems shallow. My first hypothesis about the hero's journey in real life is that if we name this hero in a universal way, our lives can take on a new meaning. This video is to test that hypothesis with this statement. One of the hero's epithets is "All of us victory promise" from Sanctuary. My second hypothesis about the hero's journey in real life is that by hearing about how I'm writing this story of All of Us Victory Promise from Sanctuary, by recognizing myself as All of Us Victory Promise in the Wasteland and going to Sanctuary, you'll know why this is the story I can't get out of my head. If those hypotheses are correct, what will follow this video is the reality of how All of Us Victory Promise recognizes themselves, goes to Sanctuary, and overcomes self-torture in the Wasteland status quo to establish their society in Sanctuary. Now, in order to escape self-torture in the Wasteland and go to Sanctuary, All of Us Victory Promise must aspire towards total reliance on the powers of love and fearlessness. All of us must then actually overcome all obstacles and beat the infinite game of intent played between the heroes of Sanctuary, named All of Us Victory Promise, and the demon champions who proliferate the Wasteland. Demons proliferate the Wasteland because they don't recognize themselves as All of Us Victory Promise, since they've tortured themselves into believing they don't deserve love. They do this to themselves on the basis of never knowing their own name, and therefore never having been able to go to Sanctuary. This is why it's so important that All of Us Victory Promise recognizes who they are and writes their own story. For all of us, victory is promised in Sanctuary. This has been the prologue to the story I can't get out of my head, the first volume of the Dreamlight Story universe, titled All of Us Victory Promise from Sanctuary. It takes place right here, right now, and is a continually self-writing epic that turns you into its hero in a different volume where the hero has your very own name as soon as you start to comprehend it. Hey, all of us, welcome to Sanctuary. If you're starting to feel like you might be all of us Victory Promise from Sanctuary and you think we should stop torturing ourselves and escape the wasteland, click the link in the description and get on the wait list for access to my toolkit for writing your volume of All of Us Victory Promise from Sanctuary on the Sanctuary Nexus so we can all go to Sanctuary together. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so the algorithm helps All of Us Victory Promise go to Sanctuary. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think. I'll reply to everyone. Thank you and much love.